I guess where I want to start with you is how much do you think this game was about KYP and knowing your personnel, and maybe you guys didn't know it as well as maybe you should have?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's a part of it, but I think at the end of the day we allowed them to have too many offensive rebounds and too many turnovers. I think it wasn't really a know your personnel type of thing. It was more so just getting rebounds and not turning the ball over.
When it comes to just those rebounds, what are those conversations like after the game? Just like how to move on from it and how to kind of improve moving forward?
It's just the understanding and knowing that we just got to be better, because that's an effort thing. Getting rebounds, they outplayed us on the rebounds, so we just got to be better at that. We've been struggling with that all season, so we got to, I mean, that's on us. That's something we can fix, so that's good. But now we just need to fix it.
Natasha Cloud was telling us all about how the pace of the offense is something that really has struggled in the past few games. I guess why do you think that is, and how do you think you guys can fix it?
I don't really know why. I think we just need to be more, we just need to focus on it more. Obviously, it has a lot to do with our defense. I mean, taking the ball out of the net kind of stunts our transition game. So it really is getting defensive stops so that we can run on the other end.
Nyara, I'm sure, I don't know like what it's like going up against your sister, but at any point does it normalize for you having to face her?
Yeah, it's pretty normal now. I mean, I feel like we've been around the game of basketball for so long. It's just another game of basketball. Obviously, it's cool seeing her out there. It's cool playing against her. But at some point, yeah, it's just kind of another game.
What do you as a group want to accomplish on this road trip beyond the obvious 4 wins?
Just getting better every day, obviously, especially since now we're seeing what we're lacking, just kind of focusing on that and just continuing to get better every single day, every game, and kind of focusing on the things that we need to get better at, because it's still early in the season. We still have a lot of time to get better at those things. So it is actually good that we are faced with that issue now.
Nyara, you're on a road trip, and sometimes with road trips, teams can get closer, especially a team that's still kind of learning chemistry-wise. So I know sometimes we talk about road trips being maybe a negative thing, but how important can this road trip for you guys just continue to keep on building that chemistry?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I mean, I love road trips. I think it's going to be a good one, especially because it's so long. We hit a couple cities. They're cool cities too, so I think we're all excited. I mean, obviously, I think everybody loves playing in Seattle, the new franchise at Golden State, so I think everybody's excited for that game too. And then we get to go to Phoenix and play them again. So I think we're all excited about the road trip. It's always fun traveling. I mean, that's like one of the coolest parts of the job, is just being able to travel with your teammates and getting to see different cities.
Is there any mindset change for you, especially like going forward if JJ is going to be out when you approach the game? Is there any like mindset change that happens for you?
Not really. I mean, obviously it's just me kind of trying to step into a bigger role, trying to fill JJ's shoes. Obviously she is such an impactful player on that team. I mean, it's not just me, it's everybody on the whole roster that needs to step up a little, because she's such an amazing player. It's not up to one player to do that, but just kind of being aware of me playing more minutes, me being more involved in everything, and kind of focusing on the things I do best to help that team, whether it's setting screens, getting on the glass, yeah.
A few more?
Nyara, KB talked to us about staying together, especially in tough moments. Can you just describe to us what that looks like and sounds like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, every team is going to go through rough. I mean, you're not going to go undefeated in the season, so you're going to have those moments, and it really is the way you respond, the way you come together as a team afterwards, or even in the game, honestly, when things get rough, just coming together, lifting each other up. Maybe if you're not playing well, focusing on somebody else and trying to let that person know that you're there for them, and just kind of be a vocal leader if everything else fails. But it's like small things like that that just kind of make a team, and that chemistry is built in early in the season. so that when you're in the finals like last year, you really come together in tough moments.
You made it tough on your sister, at least tonight, your team defense on her. You talk about at least that effort on that side of the court and just your message towards her and the season that she's been having so far.
She obviously had a great game. It's always fun playing against her. She's been having an amazing season, so it's really fun to see that. Just continuing to support her. Hopefully when she now plays against us. But obviously, I'm always happy to see her succeed.
Oh no, after you.
Tonight, Nicole McCartney and Katie Alaxa had 2 standout performances. We've seen this across the league where a lot of international players are having success right away. As someone that's played internationally for Praha and Fenerbahce, what do you think is allowing some of these players to click right away from the W?
I always said it's the same thing with Leo. They've been pro since they were, 15, 16? So for them, it's like coming over here. Obviously, there's an adjustment period, but at the end of the day, they've been playing professional basketball forever. They're amazing players. I've known Laxa is a legend in Europe, so everybody knows her name. And now she gets to come here, and she's a very experienced player, so I'm not surprised that she hits the ball running right away, just because she's been playing with great players her whole career.
Nyara, I'm just curious what the feelings and the emotions were in the locker room, and sort of what Sandy's message was to the group. When we saw Sabrina, Stewie, and Sandy, it just seemed very, very low energy.
It's just nobody wants to lose. It's always like that, especially a team like this, and especially when we could have won that game if we would have just cleaned up a couple things. So it's just being aware of that, obviously. But at the end of the day, it's one game that we lost, and we need to just pick ourselves back up. And we don't really have that much time to dwell on it because we're about to go on a 10-day road trip.
Finish with Brian.
Hi, Nyara. Now that we're officially a quarter of the way through the season, what would you say is the biggest lesson the group has learned about themselves so far?
That's a good question. Wish I could answer that. That's a good question. I don't know yet.
Ongoing process.
Yeah, ongoing process.
I was thinking put it down for a few months from now.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that.
Thanks, Nyara.
Thank you.
So much.